Hello everybody and welcome to Megabonk. Now obviously I've played this a few times. If there was a way to create a separate profile, that'd be fantastic. Unfortunately there is not. If my voice sounds a bit weird, it's because I'm not very well. I've got a few unlocks, I've not played a massive amount, but today we are just going to be taking a look at the game, the core gameplay, and how it sort of goes. I'll be playing as the default character, which is this fella right here, Fox. You know, he's pretty chill. Apparently I've done 18 runs with him. Gains 2 luck per level. You'll see what that means in a sec. You'll have to ignore any vocal issues as well, because I feel like trash. So we're going to be starting on Forest, tier 1, because, you know, that's what you're going to have at the start of the game. And it's a Vampire Survivors-esque game. I'm going to have to turn that down a bit. How's that? That looking better? That looks better. So, you know, you've got weapons, they attack automatically, it doesn't really matter too much. These are funky little things like shrines. Well, they are shrines. Stand them for a little bit, they give you things. Similar to the... I believe it's called the Altar of Soul from Risk of Rain 2 on the final level. We'll take some movement speed, because movement speed is always good. Now, I am still very much trash at this game. If I was good at the game, I probably would be a hell of a lot more confident going into this. And I'd also probably not be playing the Fox standard character. So, actually, I was going to say, as you may have noticed from previous videos, but I've not uploaded in a little while. It's been quite a good few years. Which, yeah, I'm sorry about. Life's been real hectic for a very long time now. But it seems to be improving. Ooh, cheese. Cheese is poison damage. We love cheese. There are different rarities for the upgrades you can get for your items as well. Rarities affect the stat buffs, which you will get. So, for example, the last upgrade we got to the lightning stat gave it some extra funkiness. I'll show you next time I get a weapon upgrade, because I kind of forgot about it. I've never claimed to be a smart man. I play a lot of these games by myself before I record them, for the simple reason of I have a severe coordination disorder called dyspraxia, which isn't great. It's not as bad as it is for some people, but it really does screw me over when I'm not well, or when I'm not able to focus all that well. Makes driving a real interesting time. So I'll continue my story and I'll deal with that later. Yeah, so I tend to try and get a feel for the controls, get a feel for the actual game loop before I try and record, because honestly, otherwise you're just going to get a mess. I'm going to die every 5 seconds. Hell, that might still happen now. I never claimed to be good at games. But I am trying. And I know I'm not the most entertaining man in the world, but some people find me funny. Anyway, this is exactly what I was trying to say earlier. So, weapons. As you get upgrades, which is by this bar here, once it fills up with XP, you get upgrades, similar to in Vampire Survivors. Fire stuff and... Sorry, I thought I heard the door. Fire staff and lightning staff. So you can see common and uncommon here. There's common, uncommon, rare, mythical and legendary, I think? Or epic and legendary. So common, small increase, uncommon, bigger increase. These stats can change depending on, yeah, what weapons you've got, or hell, I think they're just rolled randomly. So you want to be grabbing as many items as possible while maintaining a good speed, similar to in Risk of Rain 2. But much like Risk of Rain 2, I am a goblin. I am going to grab everything I can. Now you've got that timer in the middle of the screen, right at the top there. That is how much time you've got left to complete the stage, which is by killing the guy that spawns from here. Now I would try and do that, but I'm pretty sure I'll get bodied. It'll be like trying to pick a fight with Mike Tyson with one hand tied behind your back. It's just not a good idea. You're going to end up getting, you know, slapped around a little bit. Ooh, size tome. Now you might be thinking, size? What does that increase? It's not the size of your character, which is what I originally thought. Now, I don't know if that's just me being an idiot or what, but I thought it was going to be player size. No, it is projectile size. Projectile and explosion size as well. Any weapon that scales with size will scale with that item. Ooh, okay. And a lot of it is stuff like, oh, this is now an AoE, like this fireball staff. By default, it hits one enemy at a time, of the size, and it'll start hitting multiple at a time. But there are some weapons that don't scale with size, and thus it's pretty fucking useless for. Yeah. Ooh, spicy. Knockback. I do need some lifesteal. I have no regen. Yeah, you don't have a HP regen by base either in this game, so you really need to find some way of healing yourself. Which is normally in the form of either lifesteal or HP regen. There's not really many other ways to heal beyond that. I think there are a couple of ways, but none that are particularly useful. Gold gain is fantastic, we'll take that, because that means we can buy more chests, which means we can get more items, which means we can kill more things faster. Please die faster. Please. Thank you. I would like these chests. I'm also low on health. Ooh, HP regen, I'll take it. Damage, I'll take it. Life, I'll lose it. Yeah. Refresh. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to censor that. Which means more editing practice for me, I suppose. Yes, I'm going to be trying to practice my editing a little bit more because I don't know if you've noticed, but I'm not particularly good at a lot of things. But I try my hand at a lot of things, which is how you get better. Great, beer. Projectile count, I'll take it. A nuclear bomb? Fantastic. That's just what you need when you're getting surrounded by a horde of enemies. Not in the real world though, just in games. Don't do that in real life. It's generally frowned upon to detonate a nuclear bomb of some description. We'll banish. I don't want to banish. Can I undo that? Yes. Okay. We will go for more lifesteal. So yes, we have HP regen. Don't. That's fantastic. Actually, I picked the perfect thing there. Now the other thing which dyspraxia can affect is my speech. So if you hear me mess up words or stumble, stutter, you know, all around just struggle talking. That's why. Got a wrench, that's the shrines that take ages to charge. They now have better loot. Or potentially better loot. Anyway, rage attack speed. Ooh, spicy. I'll take it. Right, how much? Oh, I have 5 minutes, shit. That's good. Right, where are we going? This way. The issue is with this game is I get distracted really fucking easily. Because I am fueled by this funky little thing called ADHD. I'm sure you've heard of it. If not, then, where the fuck have you been living? Under a rock or something? You good? You had your vaccinations? You... Like, how are you functioning if you don't know what ADHD was? I forgot what I was saying for a second there. We'll take more projectile count. What we're looking for right now is more of these shrines. And the reason we're looking for more of those is so we can buff our stats a bit more. We do need to get more kills and elims, but we are looking for these shrines and the magnet shrines. The magnet shrines are going to help us out massively right now, because that's going to drag all of the XP to us, which will be a nice little payday in the form of an unholy amount of experience and knowledge we pour straight into our very skulls. Which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing, it depends on the knowledge in question, you know? I am talking out of my arse, by the way. I am completely lying. It just levels you up. It doesn't give you any knowledge, it doesn't make you smarter, it actually makes you a bit stupider, to be honest. At least in my experience, I make so many stupid mistakes as soon as I've got some level of power in this game. Or any game, for that matter. It's a bit of a problem. Anyway. That... Oh. Ooh, projectile count. Take it. Everything's pretty low level at the moment, which is not fantastic. I've got level 5 lightning staff, that could be good. But I need more. I need more power. You see, I could increase the difficulty, but I'm not going to do that, because why would I make things harder for myself? Ooh, magnet, that's what we're looking for. That's what I'm talking about. Watch these levels. Power. Right, we want more projectiles. Size. Projectiles. That's just a rare. Ooh. So always take rares and epics, pretty much. There are very few cases where you don't want to be taking those, but they are pretty much always going to be useful. This game does have bunny hopping. I am just awful at it. Hence why you see these jank movements. That's me attempting to do something which requires a modicum of skill that I do not have. I'll go for attack speed, because that sounds useful. Ooh, I have souls. Oh, I forgot we got that little fella. Blood mark. Don't know what that does, but I'll take it. More status effects, I'll take it. That's always useful. Getting a lot of foes. I think we can probably take the final boss by this point. At least I'm hoping so. Let's find out. Lil Bark. There's two of them because we used a boss curse earlier. They're like shrines to the mountain. I tend to grab them just because more chests, more items, more fun. It does make it a bit more difficult, however. Because, you know, there's two of them and there's... I don't think, at least, there's iframes. So it can be a pretty big fucking threat. What do I need? I'll take more quick chance on my rockets. Honestly, I could do with way more projectiles or attack speed, something like that. Now, my issue with this game, because I do have one gripe, right? And that is attack speed versus projectile count. Now, yes, you attack faster, which, yes, is just reduces the cooldown, but at the same time, if you increase your projectile count high enough, yeah, attack speed doesn't matter because you never stop attacking. By the time you've finished attacking, that cooldown's done. Unless I'm misunderstanding something somewhere, but that's how it feels from playing the game. If someone wants to correct me in the comments, by all means. This is what the wrench does. Yeah, I'll take that. More damage to elite some bosses. Fantastic. Huge. Now we've got 6 seconds into what is referred to as the final wave appears. And we're going to survive in that for a little bit before moving on to the next stage. Actually, we're in tier 1. I'm not sure there is this next stage. There might be. You might have to unlock it and then you can just move through. I'm not quite 100% sure on how that works. Chance to open chests for free. That's huge. So these little white ghosts, yeah, those fellas, those will spawn infinitely now. Just for a little bit until they turn into the invincible black ghosts. At least I think they're black. I'm kind of colorblind. They're either black or a really dark blue. I can never tell the difference between the two. I struggle with greens and blues a lot. It's great considering my favorite color is green, and I can't tell green and blue apart. It's a fun time. I always get judged on. It's like, how can it be your favorite color? You don't even know what it looks like. Oh, yeah, fuck off. I can like a color. For Christ's sake. I can like a color without being able to tell it apart from another color unless they're right next to each other. Oh, no, even if they're not right next to each other, I can't even fucking do it. It's cyan and turquoise. Also, I can't move on to the next one, so this is... Honestly, I was hoping for a short video, but I will just put in a second run, I think. This is too short. So now your objective is just survive. Which is why the lifesteal is so beautiful. Oh, increase my luck, I'll take that. More projectiles, sure, why not? Because getting the lifesteal, something like, I believe it's called Aura, it's fantastic. Yeah, maybe him skill issue. For real, for real. Couldn't have said it better myself. But yeah, tier 1 completed. You get silver, which is your meta currency. A new record, yada yada yada. So it's your items, your sources, your damages. Quests. It's quests. It's quests. I forgot. Yes, this meta currency can be used for unlocks. When you unlock something, you don't automatically get it. You have to go buy it. Ah, I disabled a lot of things. That makes a lot more sense to why I wasn't seeing things. Let's enable everything. I don't really like this item. I'm keeping that disabled. Actually, I'm just going to enable the ones which I like. I don't see any reason to enabling items which I'm not going to use or pick up. Now that I think about it. XP, look, quantity, what are you? Thorns, don't care. Attraction, also don't care. I do not care about being an attractive individual. Quests, these also give you meta progression. Ooh, that unlocks a character. I might have to get the Thornstone. Oh, I hate that. Alright, fine, I'll enable the Thornstone. Anyway, you've also got the shop. Now, the shop is another place you can spend your silver. You can spend it to increase the amount of silver. As you can see, I've done that a few times because, why wouldn't I? You can toggle things. I got this as well because necessary. Banish, skip, and refresh. Self-explanatory. We'll upgrade the amount of silver and we'll upgrade the refreshers because I feel like you can never really refresh enough. You need to be able to choose what you're getting. How long have I been recording now for? 16 minutes. Alright, I'll do one more run. And we're going to be going for the Thorns, I believe. Or even the third on my own. Red Desert scares me. That's fine. We'll also get Giga Mega Tread while we're at it. There we go. Desert, tier 2. I have never beaten this one. I've got 18 runs on it. Never beaten it. Because I am dog shit. So yeah, this one's a hell of a lot more beige. A lot more, a lot less interesting, I should say. It's a lot flatter, so you can build up a lot more speed. And yeah, you just get going. You don't want to hang around in one spot too much, I've noticed, because, you know, then they just swarm you and beat the shit out of you. This Mao. Consult the Moai. Moai. Yeah, I can't fucking speak. Pick an item. It's as simple as that. You find one, you pick an item. Sometimes they give you good things, sometimes they don't. You'd rather the good things. I don't know why I grabbed projectile count. That is useless for me. I'll grab something that uses projectiles later, I guess. It's not... I don't think projectile count really affects something with no projectiles. Alright, where are we going? Oh yeah, another thing is Megatrad has a passive where every now and then you can just ignore damage. Think of it like an inbuilt shield, I guess. Every, I think it's 10 seconds-ish, you can just ignore damage. Attack speed is huge. As much as I do want the health regen, attack speed's just better. Grab some money and XP. See you. Shield, I don't need you right now. So hiccups don't seem to disappear either. So that's useful. I suppose going off my tangent from earlier about attack speed and projectile count, I suppose it is more useful in these sort of circumstances. There's just some of the items that seems a bit pointless. Bob! Poor Bob, he's dead. Anyway. The more we move, the more ghosts we spawn. Because of Bob. I'm trying to think of what I've really been up to lately. Not a massive amount. I mean, I've got a partner. I have a son. That's something. Not a stepson, but still. I consider him my boy. He won't stop fighting at the moment, though. We're trying to get him out of that. He also keeps, like, rocking really aggressively, and I cannot figure out why. It's only ever when he's in that high chair, it seems. I think he just gets bored. But it is infuriating to try and get him out of. Because, he's just not happy to be in that chair. Which is fair. He's broken it a bit. But it's what happened to the last one as well. He just keeps breaking them. There's nothing you can do. Maui. 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 I can't fucking words. I give up. I'm just going to call it the Easter Island heads. Oh yeah, that's another thing. In regards to my speech, I have another speech impediment. I don't know the actual name for it, but yeah, I've been told it's called... No! I pressed the wrong button. I've been told it's called being tongue-tied. Now, basically, there is a bit of flesh at the bottom of my tongue, which is connected all the way to my gums, the very front. So I can't stick my tongue out, I can't roll my R's, anything like that. The good thing I was born English. Otherwise, I would have a severe speech issue. Can you imagine that if I was born in Spain or something, I would not be able to pronounce a lot of words. Oh, Russia. Honestly, I was trying to learn Russian a few years back, and I just couldn't, and I always blamed myself. Turns out, not my fault. I just can't do the letters. I'm physically incapable, which is rude. I do not appreciate that. I have 7 minutes, and I have not went very far. I got distracted by talking. Alright, let's grab items, and let's get ourselves out of here. Right, where do we go? Hello. I'd like you to not exist, please. Right. Here. Perish faster, please. Please. Nice. I feel like Megachad is one of the more boring characters to play as, just because there's not a lot going on visually compared to some of the others, I suppose. But, I think it's fun. I'll take that as well. Can't believe we're gonna have to censor the name of a rocket. I might just not, because I'm lazy, to be honest. No, I will. I'll be good. What the? Guess we're going up now. That was a tornado. They launch you up. There's probably another one kicking about somewhere that I can show you probably. I will take attack speed. Over here. Tornadoes. Ah, over there. See that? Swirling. Piece of shit. Yeah, it launches you across the map and it's very rude and I don't appreciate it one bit. Do I have any healing yet? I've just realized. I don't think I've... No, I must have some more healing, right? Swarm? Ah, fuck yeah, I forgot about that. Anyway, we're grabbing some thorns. So, yeah, swarms happen as well. On tier 2 specifically. I don't think they happen in tier 1, or at the very least, not often. I've not noticed them much. I could be completely wrong, by the way. One could have appeared earlier, and I just might not have noticed. It's entirely possible. I'm not exactly observant at times. But that's fine. I think that's part of the charm. I think that's why I can be entertaining at times. It's just because I do stupid things. Bit of a laugh, isn't it? I will get a size turn because that's fantastic with this fella. Right, we'll take out as much of these guys as we can. You. Don't want any of those. Still don't want any of those. I suppose Aegis could be good. We'll take Aegis. That actually does scale with projectiles as well, so yeah, you'd think. Weirdly enough, the one which just blocks incoming attacks scales with projectiles. The more projectiles you have, the more attacks it'll block. Which is an interesting choice, to be honest. It's not one that I would have expected, but it's cool. Alright. Another one of you. Time bracelet for XP. Right, we are speed running a little bit now. I say speed running, we're just trying to speed up a bit. Beacon, we'll take that. Because that turns these fellas into healing zones as soon as they've been popped. Now those scorpions do poison damage. You ideally don't really want to touch them. I did not read what that did. It's Daisy. That's one of the items. I don't even know what it does. Alright, we'll go up here. Speak to this fella. They sometimes have good stuff. Jeez. You love to see it. You love to see it. That statue there is a boss fight that I do not have the facilities for, big man. Right, we've got... why must that appear over there? Well, take it. Oh, I didn't even see that, right? Woo. Thorns! Yes, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm talking about. And tier 2 means that you have a second stage to go to as well, which you get another 8-9 minutes for. So it's not the end of the world if you run down your time now. In fact, you probably should do. Probably the best if you run down your time. Gives you more time to get stronger. As you can see, we've got a fair few projectiles now. Right, knockback. Yeah, we'll take some knockback. Fuck it. Right, we need to go up this way. We've got 3 minutes. Hopefully we can get a bit more power into our weapons by then. I know we're doing quite well. I'm just concerned about this boss fight. We'll grab some luck. Luck is huge. Thorns. I also need to be upgrading that Thorns tome though, that tome though, that's the issue. That's a boss curse. I'm not doing that this run. Up there, and then I will vibe check the boss, I suppose. Right, where am I? There, got ya. Do I have lifesteal right now? 7. We'll take some. That was XP gain. Let's do that and hope for a few levels. Yep, fantastic. We need to up our damage massively. Alright, let's see here. Projectile count increase. Yep, we'll take it. Right, I'm feeling a bit more confident now that I'm a walking missile silo that poison stings. Sounds a lot better to me personally. Right, let's get going. Yeehaw. I can still see the arrow, you bastard. No, no, the arrow, give it back. Give it back. No. How is this? I see ya. I see ya. Ooh, interesting, interesting. Hello, Mario. Yeah, I'm feeling a little more confident in this. I forgot it was this bastard. So I don't like this this boss for the simple reason of lasers. The lasers are very mean. Let's do that. Let's jump him. Let's get his ass. Get him. Oh, he can move again. I'm suddenly no longer confident. Ox. What you got for me? Luck. What is my luck even at now? 29? Not bad. That's level 3. The size a bit. Wait for more. Come on, I see ya. Ooh, take it. Now you have gained my attention. Lightning orb. 880. I can get that. I can do that. Projectile count increase. Bigger projectile count, I'll take it. Right, we're almost at 880. We can almost afford the lightning orb. Can I stand on your head? Hang on a minute. Hang on a second. Yes, I can. Valid. Oh, let me just flex on this guy. Right, we got the lightning going on. Let's leave. We've been recording coming up to 29 minutes now. And I feel like I'm talking a lot more than I used to, which is good. Oof. I do not feel great. Honestly, my stomach feels awful, but I can't tell if I'm hungry or feel sick. That's how this day is going for me. What have you guys been up to then, anyway? Yeah, how have you guys been faring these past few years, if anyone's still watching this channel? It'd be nice. If not, oh well. I mean, I'm pretty much just recording these because I want to. Give me something to do and make me feel like I've done something with my free time. Because I don't feel like I get enough free time to do things anymore. To play games, to watch shows. So if I'm gonna play games, I might as well record them and give myself a bit more incentive. Right, where are we going? Let's go north. Let's go this way. We don't need that horseshoe yet, the magnet yet. We'll leave that till later. I wish I could mark things on the map. That would be nice. What? I didn't even click that time. That was some bullshit. I forgot to check the audio levels. I could be getting drowned out this entire time, apparently. Jesus. Whoopsie daisy. Sorry if you've not been able to hear me too well. I guess I'll have to boost that a little in post, but that's fine. Actually, no, that's a good point. I can just boost in post. I think. I hope, because otherwise this footage is wasted. And I feel like I'm having a great time today. Oh, not a group. Yeah, you know what I mean. In terms of, like, actually being able to speak. Doing much better than yesterday, that's for sure. Work was a rough time yesterday. Magnet. Tempting, tempting. Are you golden? No. More max HP? I don't really need more. I could do some more damage, I think. Increase the size. Good. Right, let's see here. That way. We've got 7 minutes to really fill out this map a bit. I'm not actually too concerned about that right now. Maybe I should be. Ow. Also ow. That's fine, I've got loads of blocks. Well, we'll go for attack speed. That could be crazy. Anyway, do you want to piss off? So you're annoying me. Ow, 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 ow. It's a good thing I can block just about everything in existence. Yes, how to play Megabonk. Become unkillable. Step 1. Step 2. Deal a little bit of damage. I don't know if it'll work for anyone else. It's working for me right now. Ooh, the boss room. Nice. Suppose we should upgrade our weapons a bit more. They're looking a bit low. Ooh. As much as I want to get the Aegis size tome is just so good. Especially because Aegis does scale with size as well. Because when you take damage when you got Aegis, it does a shockwave of damage back. Right. There are a lot of enemies here. Swarm, I imagine. I was not paying attention. Legendary size. Take it. I'll take it. I don't think things are dying fast enough at the moment. I think that's the problem here. This lovely stroll of ours is getting a bit delayed. I think that's because of all of these pedestrians over here. Armor, I suppose. But if I'm going for thorns anyway, I might as well grab some armor. As I drink. Oh! Ah! Get out of my mouth. Since I've grown my beard out a bit, I keep getting hair in my mouth. It's awful. What even is that? What are you? What do you do? You reflect more damage. Okay. I guess I'm just not taking damage today. I guess that's the plan. Alright, we'll go here. We'll go south from here. And then we'll work our way back up. I don't like these fellas. They fire things at you. That's not very nice. Ooh. Magnet? I'm about to ascend. Take some attack speed. Knock back. Thorns. Oh yeah, I was meant to be upgrading thorns. I forgot about. No! And that is why I don't like the tornadoes. They don't let me finish the shrines. They interrupt me, and it's not very nice of them. Honestly, I think it's rather rude, personally. Alright, let's grab another shrine. Attack speed. Ooh. These yellow chests like this, they are free chests. Spray real estate. Crit chance increase again. I got 3 of those. That's a 30% increase. We'll do 10% each, I believe. Similar to the lens maker's glasses in Risk of Rain 2. And yes, I'm comparing this game to Risk of Rain a lot. I know that's where it drew inspiration. It's also a game I'm very familiar with. So I'm going to be drawing a lot of comparisons, and I do apologize. It's not to discredit the nature of this game at all. Because honestly, it's a very fun game, and I would recommend it wholeheartedly. It's got such a fun gameplay loop in spite of how simple it is. It is a very simple gameplay loop, same for Vampire Survivors. I didn't get on with Vampire Survivors as much, just because it felt, I don't know, something felt like it was missing. I liked it, but I don't know. Maybe it's just I didn't get into it, or wasn't good enough at it, maybe, perhaps. I find that being able to jump over the enemies is really helping me out for staying alive. Alright, we are going to work our way back now. Dragging all the XP. Oh, what level are we at? 5. Alright, we have 3 minutes to upgrade 4 levels. Oh, I want it. But I can't, alas. Alright, I need these guys. Dead. I'm on his way. Dead. Oh, polyamorous Tony. I love that fucking video. Let's get some more money. Take it. The attack speed is really helping refresh my Aegis as well. I also don't know if that's how it's supposed to be pronounced or not. I'm finding myself questioning a lot of things today. Hang on a minute. I didn't mean it like that. Get your mind out of the gutter, good sir. I don't even know what time it is. Size tome. We are gonna uncover the map. Right, let's take out, what, Anubis 2 Electric Boogaloo? Once we've dealt with the Sand Golem. God, we could do with some more cheese. Cheese? No, coward's coat. Cheese? Oh. Ooh, cursing an enemy is beautiful, remember. That's 30% of their max HP per second. That's beautiful. Oh, that's not right. Is that right? Oh my god. I got 2 of them. So if you have 4, right, in a second, does it stack so it's instant 1 second kill? How does that work? Anubra. I don't appreciate your existence, good sir. Please leave me be. Get rocketed. How about I just stand here? Can you hit me here? I mean, yes, but also no. Also, I can't hit you there, though. There we go. Can you hit me with that? No, have I? Ow. Ow. Okay, I haven't cheesed it. I haven't cheesed it. I'm in danger. Right, we're just gonna stand here for a second. Why can he walk over buildings? Piss off. Up we go. Ooh. Rage. I'll take rage. This isn't rage. It's worth a mention. I've been listening to a lot of, I believe it's called The Hand by Annabelle Dida, something like. It's a really good song. I know it's not a song intended for me, because I'm a man, at least biologically. And I know it's not intended for me, but it's such a good song. Honestly, everyone should fucking listen to it. It is so well sung. Honestly, it's a beautifully sung song. Alright. Right, and now this is just survive. I always did like the last mission of Halo Reach anyway. Which direction are we going? Let's go this way. We're going on a trip, lads. Speed. Ooh. Can we kill you while we're at it? Let's try it. You have a lot of health. I am afraid. I'm about to get shot, aren't I? No? Where is he? Also that chest. Nice. Max HP. On the upside, I'm not sure this bandit can kill me on account of the unholy amount of rockets. Honestly, look, let's face it, that is a ridiculous amount of rockets. Like, why? Who needs that many? Where is he keeping them all? In his pockets? Where's he firing them from? Why am I being comboed in the sky? Ah, those are the strong ones. Well, I guess we're going on a trip. He's chasing me. He's faster than the rockets. What is this? Can I go up? Up, please. Tornado, please. Up. Thank you. Why are they chasing me? I think maybe we should go for cooldown. I am. To be fair though, taking a third of his health, not bad. Especially since he has 1.2 million. That's an insane amount. Why he look like that? Why he just slouched? Tier 2 completed? Hey, doesn't that mean I unlocked a second character as well? I unlocked 2, right? Athena and Vlad. Alright. What are these fuckers about? I'm gonna find out what these guys are on about, and then probably end the video. So, that's our quests. As you can see, we've completed 2. So we get 4 silver. Then we gotta unlock the sods. Vlad's worth more, and I'm not bothered about thorns all that much. Let's get this guy. He looks pretty evil, but he's actually a super nice dude. He always says hi at the grocery store. Chill guy. I'm glad. What's his chicanery? Lifesteal per level, that's beautiful. Blood magic, fantastic. Love that item. So yeah, this is the fella we're going to be playing in the next video. No, it's rank 1, 0 runs. That's how it's going to be next time. Unless I accidentally go on the game. Oh, you can unlock the bandit. Executioner. Ah, that's the one you get from the tumbleweeds. Black hole. How do I even get that? Corrupted search Hadwell. Bush. Alright, well. On that note, I have been your host this evening, the Mushroom Man, Rumi. I forgot to do my introduction earlier. I'll edit that in. That's fine. I will speak to you all in the next video. I hope you've all had a fantastic time. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.